A lie is often patched with more lies. What kind of story unfolds when love, jealousy, and resentment appear in one's soul? After the dormitory ghost incident was resolved, Xiaoya invited Dongqing to dinner. As Dongqing was leaving, he discovered a ghost in the room. Meanwhile, Zhao Li also appeared at the door, asking Qing if he had seen the escaped ghost, Xiao Wen, who was exactly the one Dongqing had just seen in the room. Suddenly, Dongqing locked Zhao Li out and rushed into the house, urging Xiao Wen to escape. Zhao Li, noticing Dongqing's abnormal behavior, kicked open the door and charged into the room. Annoyed, Zhao Li confronted Xiao Wen, at which point Dongqing realized that Xiao Wen was a ghost who had died 20 years ago. Due to good behavior in the netherworld, Zhao Li had acted as a guarantor for Xiao Wen, securing him a job in the netherworld. However, Xiao Wen had suddenly escaped, putting Zhao Li in an embarrassing position as the guarantor. Zhao Li was determined to bring Xiao Wen back to the netherworld, but when he tried to do so, Xiao Wen suddenly pulled out a soul-cutting knife, a weapon used to slay souls. Once drawn, it must take a soul with it. Zhao Li angrily pulled out his gun, only to see Xiao Wen suddenly kneel down, holding the soul-cutting knife to his own throat. It turned out that Xiao Wen's escape was to protect his younger brother. The story flashed back to 20 years ago when Xiao Wen had a female classmate named Wang Yan. One day, Wang Yan confessed her feelings to Xiao Wen. She was beautiful, and Xiao Wen was delighted to receive her love letter, even showing off to his friends. As he was preparing to start a sweet relationship with Wang Yan, she suddenly became cold to him and threw away the gifts he had given her. Feeling deceived, and even more angry when he saw Wang Yan kissing another boy, Xiao Wen planned to do something improper to her after school when she was alone in the classroom. However, he accidentally killed her instead. Xiao Wen's family managed to hush up the incident, but Wang Yan's father, Chang Shu, couldn't accept his daughter's mysterious death and wanted to avenge her with a hunting rifle. In the end, Xiao Wen was shot by Chang Shu in the bathroom. Now, with Chang Shu released from prison, Xiao Wen's younger brother, Xiao Wu, sought revenge on Chang Shu. Xiao Wen's escape was to prevent Xiao Wu from making the same mistake. Remorseful for his past sins, Xiao Wen was willing to trade his own soul for time to ask Dongqing for help to stop Xiao Wu's actions, leading to the events at the beginning. Understanding the story's background, Zhao Li and Dongqing decided to go to Chang Shu's house. When they arrived at the building, however, Zhao Li stopped Dongqing, saying, "You've been deceived by Xiao Wen." The soul-cutting knife indeed was a weapon to slay souls, but it had another function. It could allow a soul to enter another person's body. At this time, the recently released Chang Shu was cleaning the house when a photo of his daughter, Wang Yan, fell, as if to warn him. After Chang Shu put the photo back up, there was a knock at the door. When Chang Shu opened it, he saw the driver he had met earlier that day when he was released from prison standing at the door. It was Xiao Wu. He rushed in, knocked Chang Shu unconscious, and tied him up inside. Then he took out a bomb. Xiao Wu wanted to use the bomb to avenge Chang Shu. At this moment, Xiao Wen was standing behind Xiao Wu, slowly pulling out the soul-cutting knife. What was Xiao Wen's purpose? Was Xiao Wen's story the whole truth? And what role did Xiao Wu play in all this?